Hi everyone, this is Swordless. Welcome to the next With Glitches series. As you can tell, hopefully from the video title, if not this is Super Mario Sunshine. I've been meaning to do this series for a long time, and I figured since it's summer, probably a good time to do it. I've already opened a file, and this is only significant because I played until the first cutscene was over, then saved the game. It doesn't really do anything except let me skip this cutscene, so now I can start off without having to sit through that again at the part where you gain control. If the cutscene is something you want to see, it's really easy to find on YouTube. So just getting straight into it, at first glance it kind of looks like a game that's really similar to Mario 64. In a lot of ways it is, at least when Mario is in his current form. We're about to get the F.L.U.D. in a second, which will change that, but I'm just going to take a minute to explain what I hope to do with this playthrough. So, I mean, this game, a lot of people love it, but I can remember when it came out, a lot of people, myself included, were kind of disappointed with it because it was so different from Mario 64. And it's funny that we thought that ever, because like the games that are coming out for Mario nowadays, like the Galaxy games, well I guess that's not nowadays anymore, but doesn't matter. Those are like so far removed from SM64 compared to this. So like this game, like looking back on it now, I really love it a lot. But what I'm hoping to do with this one is, I'm not going to do any specific gimmicks like I did with Ocarina of Time, Reverse Dungeon Order, or anything like this. It's just going to be a playthrough where I get all 120 shines, and I'll be doing a series of like cool and interesting glitches along the way to make that more enjoyable to play and also to watch. So, like I say, no gimmicks. I will be doing some levels out of order, but there's no like real rhyme or reason to that. The level that we're going to go to in this video is not Bianco Hills, which is the intended first one. So you know, there's that to look forward to when I eventually shut up and get to the gameplay. Let's see what this guy says first. So I mean, this takes you to the, or well, normally it would take you back to the Plaza. You can't actually get back to this airstrip until you've gotten a set number of shines. I don't remember how many it is. It might actually just be like after you've beaten Bowser at Corona Mountain. But the other thing I wanted to say before I continue, you'll see that there's these red M's on the wall. These ones in particular don't do anything, but normally when you spray those with the F.L.U.D, you will get a blue coin. The blue coins are one of the things that a lot of people really hated about Mario Sunshine, and with good reason. It is a very poorly implemented. The idea isn't bad, but the way it's been implemented is pretty terrible. And I'll cover more of that later in the series, but I want to point out that while I'm doing my initial run-throughs of these levels, I am not going to be collecting blue coins, and that is to say that I'm specifically going to be avoiding them. If I see any, I'm not going to pick them up. The reason for this is there's a lot of cool ways to get some of them, and I want to kind of save this until closer to the end, where I can just do all the blue coin collection in one sort of swoop. This is going to be useful for people who are just like looking for tutorials on how to get the blue coins, maybe in like a more interesting way than you normally would, or just like want to figure out how to get them in general, because some of them are pretty well hidden. I just think it would be better for all of us if I saved that until the end of the playthrough. So I think that's pretty much all I wanted to say about the preliminary stuff. I think I'm good to start the actual gameplay now. So I'm probably going to edit out some of these cutscenes in some fashion. You're probably used to me putting a passive-aggressive sign on these videos whenever there's a cutscene so that Nintendo doesn't claim it. I'm not sure if I'm going to do that or if I'm just going to edit it straight out. We'll just see how long the cutscenes are, but I'm probably just going to edit it out. So let's just grab the F.L.U.D. So this is the F.L.U.D. This is kind of what this whole game is about, and like I said earlier, it's something that a lot of people didn't like back when it came out because it was so different from SM64's movement. In hindsight, I really actually think this makes the game a lot better. Comparing how Mario was moving when I was playing as him a second ago to how he does in SM64, it's a lot sort of looser in this game. It's a lot harder to completely optimize his movements, I feel, and I think the F.L.U.D, definitely gonna pick no here. The F.L.U.D adds a layer of that, a layer to that. It just makes it so much more fun. So if I just show off briefly, once Mario's done making weird noises, some of the things you can do with this, because obviously if you're playing this game normally, you're going to be aware that you can use it to hover and also do other things that, you know, you will find out a bit later, like using a rocket nozzle and such. Some less known things about it: you can spray the ground in front of you and then dive, and he will keep this speed. He'll reach like a max speed, and then he'll keep it until either he hits something or you roll out of the dive by pressing A. Just thought I'd clarify that because this is going to be a movement technique that I'll be using all over the place. And while I'm here talking about movement, the other big thing, well, two things. The other thing with the F.L.U.D. is the big spray. If you press A and R at the same time, like while he's in the air, that is. I think you have to be in the air. Actually, maybe not, but like you can see what's happening here. He does like a big spray. It really consumes your water really quickly. So, I mean, I'll probably be using this a lot to like wash those M's off of the wall later in the playthrough, but it's also good for killing enemies quickly. A lot of people don't know how to do this, or like they see it in a video and don't like understand like how it's done. I don't know if the game actually tells you. It probably does somewhere, but who's got time to read all that? And the other thing that some people might not be aware of how to do consistently is this jump here. This is the spin jump. It covers a lot of height and distance, and you can sort of do them in sequence like this. In order to get this to work, all you need to do is rotate the stick 360 degrees and then press A. It's really, really easy to do. But you'll be seeing me using this all over the place, so I thought it was worth explaining. So in here there's actually a blue coin inside an ice cube, but I don't think it's here until you come back at the end of the game. This version of the map just probably doesn't have it. So with all that said and done, I'm going to come over here and actually start the game. So this thing here is a PT Piranha. Well, it's not actually a PT Piranha, but it looks like one. And you will fight these a couple of times in the game. It's like your sort of basic easy boss, just 3 hits when his mouth is open. Don't hit him before that because it won't do anything, and actually some other times it'll actually reset his cycle, which is really slow. So this game likes to warp you to where the shine sprites actually appear, so I'm not sure if it's going to do that here. Maybe not. Maybe I think usually when like something opens up like a level that comes out of that goop, then it likes to warp you there, but I guess it doesn't do that if it's just a shine. I guess I was wrong. That's fine though. So I'll just slide over here. There's going to be another cutscene. I am going to edit this one out. I know I said I was going to edit the other one out and just talk through it, but yeah. So all that's going to happen is Mario gets sent to jail because they think he's polluted the island, and that's pretty much it. He goes to court, and there's like a really stupid scene. Which again, if you're interested in that, just look it up on YouTube. So, one thing I do want to point out though, like the Japanese version of this game is very, well, in some ways it's quite different. I mean, it's obviously the same game. It's not as big of a difference as like the Majora's Mask Japanese version, but it's like a very kind of unpolished version of this game. And one of the things that's different is that in that court cutscene, anytime they say shine sprite in English, in the Japanese one they say shrine, like with an R. Shrine sprite. It was like a horrible take and they never caught it. Anyway, enough rambling. I'm going to grab that shine and okay, I'm going to miss it, and then I'm going to grab it. And then I'm going to edit this next cutscene out, so I'll resume after that. Okay, so here we are, finally at Delfino Plaza. I now have control of Mario in the main area. First thing that you'll see is these fucking durians. These are going to be a problem later on, but not for the moment. Just like a soccer ball. Yeah, it's really, really annoying that you move them that way. But anyway, I should also point out that I am playing this on emulator, so if it lags in a few places, it's just because my shitty laptop can't handle all the stuff that's going on. It is looking a little bit laggy, but hopefully it's not too much of a problem. So I'm on Delfino Plaza, as I said. I'm going to come over here. There's going to be another little cutscene after I get rid of this guy. It's another one of those things. So what I'm going to do is just get him out of his hiding spot, same way I did before, and I'm just going to kill him like I did before. And what this does is it progresses the story, and oh damn, I wasn't facing the right way. I'll try and kill him with just big sprays, just for no reason other than that I can. But this progresses the story, and where he's standing right now, the enemy, is where the first level will appear. But before we get to that, there's another little cutscene that will appear, which I'm going to edit out now. So here's the main villain of the game. This is Shadow Mario, and there's a specific reason that I'm bothering to show this. what happens at the start of this cutscene here is that well, actually, I think technically it was already in this state, but basically before you go after him, let me just show what you're supposed to do here. If I could stop bumping into toads. You're supposed to come up, go after them, and just spray him down, and eventually he'll drop Peach, and then he'll go and open the first level. And once he does that, this version of Delfino Plaza's map that I'm on is gone. Don't ask me why that is, it's just like a slightly different version. I guess because there's like a chase sequence going on here. It's some things are just loaded like improperly, and one of them is this wall right above me. I can actually glitch inside it like this. And those of you who know this game will know that on this wall here, or on this building rather, is a pineapple that blocks the entrance to Sirena Beach, which happens to be my favourite level, and therefore is the one that I'm going to do first. Normally you have to get Yoshi to like come up here and eat this, and then the level's permanently open. You don't unlock Yoshi until far later in the game. Like I don't actually remember off the top of my head how many shines you need to do that, but it's quite a number. And anyway, I like to do things out of order anyway. So this trick that I'm about to do is pretty hard to do. I'm actually going to use a save state here just because, well, you'll see why in a second. But what I'm going to try and do is jump up, hover at the right height, and then just mash the ground pound button when I'm on this little like window ledge. So I failed it, and this is the reason that I wanted to use save states. I'll show off how to get back there quickly, just because in case anyone can't figure it out somehow. But yeah, so that fact that I was able to get through the wall is exclusive to this version of the Delfino Plaza map. After he opens the first level and I come back to the plaza after that, this glitch no longer works, so I need to do it now. And this also means I have to do it for every star, by the way. So let me try this again. You want to start hovering at just the right height when you're high enough to clip in, but not so high that you like just land on the roof above. So it's going to take a few tries. It's not the easiest thing to do. So I'm just going to mash. Well, I can see Mario. Oh, no, I came back out. What you want to do, let me just explain it. Once you're hovering in there, you want to try and get him lined up with like this window. There's like a little ledge directly in front of where Mario is right now. You just want to mash the ground pound button, which is L, at the height of your hover. And if you get it right, well, you'll see what happens. I don't want to give away the ending. So let's just keep trying this until we get it. Like this side flip that I'm doing isn't really necessary. It's just an easy way to get pretty much the required height. Okay, cool. So I'm inside it now. If I just bring the camera in using the C-stick. Camera is great in this game, by the way. It's probably the best thing about it compared to other Mario games. So the pipe is right in front of me. It's actually invisible, but so you can't see it, but it is there. So I'm just going to jump in and hover straight inside it. And now I'm standing inside the invisible pipe, so I can just jump up, start hovering, and touch the loading zone. So here we are in Sirena Beach, which is the first level we're doing. As I said, this is my favourite one. So I just want to do that first, just so this playthrough starts off on a positive note, I guess. Not that it'll ever not be positive, but, you know, I just thought I should say that. So, like I mentioned earlier, there's a lot of blue coins I could be getting right now. I am purposefully going to be avoiding them all in favour of just doing all of the shines in the stage. Or at least the first 7. I've not really decided if I want to do the 8th shine yet or not, because it's not really required to advance the plot, although I guess the plot's kind of went out the window now that I'm doing this level first. This is normally, I think, the 6th level in the game. Pretty sure it's number 6, or maybe number 5. No, it's 5. It's definitely 5, because Peanut Park is 4. So, first shine of this level. You have to kill this manta. The trick is just to keep spraying it. It'll divide into smaller sections, and you just keep spraying them, and they divide into even smaller sections. And once they're all in like the smallest section possible, they will come after you, and that makes it a lot easier. So actually, I'm going to use the spray thing to just kind of try and save some time here and reach them from quite a distance. So you notice that I did a normal jump and then did the spin attack. You don't actually need to start with that. You can jump in at any point in the air, start doing it. So that's pretty useful. I did waste quite a lot of water earlier on when I was doing those big sprays though. Let's just do some more of those just for the fun of it. Again, I'm just mashing A and R. I'm sure you can hear it. Like, because my controller isn't that far from the microphone. I'm sure it's very annoying to listen to. So I mean, they do leave this goop behind, which does damage you. And unlike in Mario 64, you can't just go into a body of water to heal yourself. It's kind of unfortunate, but I mean, this whole game is based on water, so I mean, that would kind of be cheesing it a little bit if they let you do that. So I'm just trying to find where the other big ones are, because most of these are in the small state now, and there probably is just like 1 or 2 big ones. There he is. So once I get rid of all of these, there's another one over there. Hopefully they'll all be in the small state, and they will start... Yeah, okay, so now they're starting to come towards me. I'm actually low on water though, so I'm going to quickly fill that up, and I'm just going to do this malarkey and try and get loads of them like this, because it's a lot more fun. This is probably causing a lot more lag than would normally be here in this level, just because of all the goop that's everywhere. But yeah, this is definitely the most fun way to do this star, so I'm just going to keep doing it like this until they're all too close to me, I guess, and it doesn't work anymore. Yeah, okay, forget it, let's just do the big spree. Big spree might be a little bit more effective, not totally sure on that. I have watched speedruns of this game, so I probably should know that, but whatever, it's no biggie. I'm just glad that I'm not taking like a ridiculous amount of damage here, because the goop does damage you, like I said, and it's kind of annoying. Okay, that's it done. You can tell when that really odd sort of victory noise, I guess, plays. But so this is the hotel, which is kind of where the bulk of this level is in. Only 2 shines actually are outside it, and that was one of them. So you don't actually go in there in this mission, but he gives you a shine, and then in the next mission, after I do that glitch again to get into the stage, I'll be coming in there. And another cool thing about Mario Sunshine is that you can see like the other levels in the backgrounds of these. So I'm on Sirena Beach right now. Over there is Peanut Park, and there's Corona Mountain. I don't think there's anything else I can see from this level, but there are other ones in other levels. I'll point it out when I get there. So I'll grab this. Oh, another interesting difference between the Japanese and this version. This is the North American one. Whenever you get a shine in this game, it just says shine. In the Japanese one, it says shine get. So it's kind of weird that that error made it into the Galaxy games as well, because like you would have thought that after Sunshine they would have known that that was not like correct to say that, but I guess not. So we're back at Delfino Plaza. Because I never actually sprayed him down, we're still in this map, this version of the map that has the bad collision on this building, and I think it's on several other buildings as well, but we're only interested in this one for now. So I'm just going to come down here, make a save state again, and basically do what I did before, because you can't, like the pineapple is solid, I can't just get inside it, so I'm going to have to do this until I get in again, but that's fine. It's good practice, I guess. So I'm just, oh, okay, came too far out. You don't want to come too far out. If you come back outside where the window is, yeah, you just have to stop and restart, and I was clearly too low that time. So I mean, those of you who are following along with this playthrough, I have practiced this glitch quite a bit off screen, and I'm still not like super consistent at it. But so don't be like disheartened if it takes you a few tries, because it is kind of a pain in the butt to get. But I did manage to get it there. So I'll just jump again, hover into the pipe, jump up and hover, touch the loading zone, and we're in there. So second shine of the level is actually inside the hotel, as you saw by the title there. I did actually consider playing this on Japanese at first. There's a few glitches that are exclusive to it, but there are things about that version that I really don't like. Actually, one of them is related to this level. Actually, it might be the only one, but I'll point it out when I get there. But yeah, I just thought, you know, it's probably best to play on the most relatable version, which is definitely going to be the English one for my audience. So I'm trying to get up the entire building right now, because the thing that I want to get to is at the very top, but this is closed off. What you're supposed to do is you shoot these boos and they turn into platforms. I'm probably going to end up just doing that, but you can actually, if you position yourself just right, you can just do like a really cool kind of series of what, you can sort of see what I was going for there. You can do like a series of wall kicks to just like get up the entire thing. If you just don't jump like too high on this first one, it should be doable. So, a bit like this. Well, okay, you saw what I was going for, that's good enough. Let's, I'll try it again, but if I don't make it, I'm not going to try it after that. Okay, well, that's fine. So, lots of doors. The camera looks really janky here, because it's sort of going out of bounds a little bit all the time at the top there, but it's just really the only way they could have done it. It is an interior level, and yeah, it's just kind of the way it is, so it does look really weird when you're trying to get onto the next floor this way though. Like I say, you are supposed to turn these things into platforms. Oh, okay. Alright then. And you're not really supposed to do these like weird wall kicks that I'm insisting on doing for some reason. But you know, when the stupid way is possible, we have to do it that way. Okay, I'll take it. That was good enough. If I can just grab this ledge, or even better, just get straight over it. So you can see that one of those, actually several of these coins aren't moving. These are all boos. But yeah, I'm just going to head in here. So here's the first of many F.L.U.D.less sections of the game. I remember when this game came out, everyone always said these were the best parts of the game. As an adult, I completely believe that they're the worst parts of the game. As I mentioned in the opening, like, I actually do think the F.L.U.D. adds a lot to this. And one of the main reasons for that is that there's no long jump in this game. I forgot to mention that. So I can't like hold L, which is basically the GameCube's version of Z, and press A to do a long jump. It just doesn't do anything. So you'll see me diving a lot, and probably in stages like this where I don't have the F.L.U.D. But yeah, just I don't know. Like I'd mentioned as well, the movement is like a lot slippier, a lot more slippery, I guess, is a better way to phrase that, than it was in Mario 64. And I mean, part of that's probably just the fact that the GameCube control stick is hypersensitive. But oops. But yeah. Anyway, my point was that I'm dead. I am completely dead, but I'm dying very quickly, so that's good at least. Let's just restart it. Luckily it keeps you in this level, you don't have to get back into it. I was trying to ground pound because I thought I was going to overshoot that platform, and I guess I just was too late with the ground pound, but that's fine. Also, square watermelon. Apparently these are actually a thing. They're just like kind of grown this way. Let's just wait. Okay, okay, let's not wait, I guess. Let's just try again. How many lives have I even got here? If this gets silly and I start taking like ages to do this, I'm just going to edit it out until like the successful attempt. I don't think we want to see too much failure in this, especially when we're having to use like a ridiculous glitch to actually get inside the level in the first place. I think it's okay to do some light editing in this case. Okay, so just get back up here. I guess I could use save states. It does kind of feel a bit cheap to do that on like the third shine in the game, second shine in the level. But I mean, I'm not above it if I feel like it will make for a more entertaining video. So I'll just jump off. Yeah, okay. Let's just do the ground pound here. So now I just have to sort of work with this thing. It's not really that hard, but somehow it's still very stressful. But I guess the worst part is knowing when to jump off of this. But with the spin jump, you cover a hell of a lot of distance, so you know it's quite easy. Also, are those things supposed to disappear quite as quick, or is that an emulator glitch? I'm not sure. But let's just grab the shine, and the enemy just disappeared. That's interesting. Did not know that would happen. Might be an emulator glitch as well. I'm just gonna hit continue. I don't need to save every time. I've got save states after all. Back to this map of Delfino Plaza that's like full of horrible collisions, so I can, once this cutscene eventually ends, get back inside the level. I never actually showed off that the pineapple is solid. I mean, it should be obvious just by inspection, but you know, just to prove it, there you go. I can kind of get on top of it, but it just pushes you out like an invisible wall. Speaking of invisible walls, that's one thing this game is a lot better than 64 at. There's none of those invisible walls that we encountered a lot in SM64, so that's brilliant. Let's just try and get this glitch to work again. Okay, I'm having pretty bad luck so far. This might be too low. Yeah, well, it doesn't matter anyway because I came back out. So I mean, I'm not going to show every attempt at this unless like I get it quickly each time. If I spend ages doing this, I'll probably edit it out before each star, because we've seen the glitch twice already now. But I mean, it's important to show some of the failure, I guess, so you can see like how annoying it is to do. Okay, so I've got it for a third time now. I can just hover straight into here and just touch the loading zone again. So there's actually 8 shines per stage plus 2 bonus ones plus a 100 coin shine. I am not going to be doing the 100 coin shine right now. I will probably combine that with the blue coin one since it forces exploration anyway. But the 2 secret ones I will be getting in this video, so I'll end up with 10 shines from this stage plus the one from the airstrip at the end of this video. So another shine that's inside the casino. Casino? Well, there's a casino in here, but I meant to say hotel. So I'm going to quickly show what you're supposed to do here, and then I'm going to basically shit all over that by doing like a really interesting glitch. So let me just... Now that the boos are gone, I can probably do this a little bit more easily. Yeah, there we go. So there's the shine. It looks like it's completely grabbable. Unfortunately, this door is locked. Well, not this door. Ignore me, I just look like a fool now. Okay, everything's just going to shit, I guess. I'm trying to show off what you're supposed to do, so let me just head back out. Climb upstairs. And, so, inside this door, which is perfectly openable, there's a guy blocking this, and it looks like you should be able to just jump over him, but you can. It's basically a wall, but you can see on the ceiling there that there's a vent. So what you're supposed to do is, you're supposed to get Yoshi, actually. So I don't think I could do this right now without the glitch anyway, because I don't have Yoshi unlocked, because you unlock him later in the game. And you basically want to... I mean, where does Yoshi appear? I think it might be like over here, or maybe on the floor below. But you want to do that, and you need him because you want to go through the attic, and you get there through one of these doors that's open, this one here. And there's like a boo that's blocking your way, so you have to kill him with Yoshi. It's the only way you can kill him. And eventually you fall into this like pool area. I'm going to skip every single part of that, except for the part where we get the fruit. So I'm going to pick up a pineapple. It's surprisingly difficult to say. Where is it? Actually, does it need to be a pineapple? I'm not totally sure. No, why did I even say that? Why did I say pineapple? I guess because it's easier to say pick up a pineapple than it is to say pick up a banana. A banana is actually what I want, so if I could just like get an... Actually, I've got an idea. Can I spray that out of there? Yeah. Oh, okay. That's what I want to happen, but a little bit better. Actually, that's fine. Is it? Can I pick it up like that? Doesn't look like I can. Alright, fine. Well, I got it out of the place now. I can probably pick it up if I could see what I was doing. No, don't talk to me, you. I don't want to know what you've got to say. So yeah, I mean, okay, the reason I said pineapple before is just because that's the fruit that Yoshi wants, and it's like really hard to find the pineapple because as you saw, there isn't one there. So, okay, I feel like I need to get this because I came so close there. The camera would just behave even a little bit better right now. It'd be great. This is after me saying that the camera in this game is like really good. It is. Like, I'm just bad at it right now. So, okay, there we go. Nope, no. Well, we came close. Okay, you know what? Let's just go up the stairs. I'll do some of this mission the intended way. So, there is a specific reason that I've chosen the banana. It just has basically the right proportions, I guess, to make this next glitch work. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stand in front of this. I am going to line myself up so I'm pretty much perpendicular to it. I'm going to turn around, and then I'm going to hold... No, what am I going to do? I'm going to hold... Oh, actually, the first thing I'm going to do is save state. So I'm perpendicular to the wall. I'm a fair distance away from it, about here. I'm going to hold R and then press A to backflip. And at the height of this backflip, I'm going to toss the banana. And it pushes me inside the pool. Nice and easy. Actually a really cool glitch that you can do, but it's fairly easy to do. A lot of setup there for virtually no reason. I'm tripping over my words here. So I'll just click continue again. We're back to this cutscene that I guess we have to see every time we come back to the plaza. But that's fine, it just serves as a reminder that we're in this earlier version of the plaza. So let's just reform here and head back into the stage. I'm noticing the lag quite a bit here. I wonder if there's anything I can do about this. It hopefully isn't intrusive, and hopefully it doesn't make the video any less enjoyable. But okay, I just popped back out. Like I said, I'll edit this out if it gets a bit silly, but so far it hasn't. Damn, I think that would have made it if I was just a little bit further in. Okay then. It's just tricky to get the right height, because if you're just like slightly too high, he'll just like go on top of the roof and not clip in at all. But you also can't be too low, because then he won't be able to reach the window ledge. Yeah, I was too far out there. And we saw what happens if you like fall in here. you pretty much just enter like the tunnels below the plaza, and that takes forever to get back out of, so I don't really want to have to deal with that again. Okay, cool. I'm actually getting pretty good at this, I guess, because I've done it so many times now. So that's cool. I can just head back inside the stage, and the next shine... Okay, so this is the next secret one, as in like a level where you don't have F.L.U.D. So I'm just going to head up here. I'm going to do like a really long water slide, just turn them around and then hold up, because apparently this lets him build up his speed again. Very weird how that works, but I'm not going to complain. Anything that makes the game faster is good by my count. So this next mission, actually this mission and the one after it, involve the other big area in this level, which is the casino. So you come over here and talk to this guy, and he lets you in. So first thing I want to check is there an M on this wall? There isn't. Okay, like on one of the casino stars there's an M on this wall and it's not there on the other. That's one of the reasons I want to do blue coins in one video, by the way, because they are mission specific. So what you're supposed to do here is, let me just show. Behind this is a pipe, but in front of the pipe is like one of those panels that you have to like line up. Like you have to make a picture out of it, and you do that by spraying it, and it is really, really annoying to do. To get this thing to open, you have to come over here, spray this, and get, I guess, 7s on each of them. Looks like I'm just getting the 3 coins. I guess I'll collect these. I'll try again. There's one of these things that you can... Oh, getting an enemy. There's one of these things that you can manually change each one. And obviously... God, I'm getting really weird luck here. I don't even know why I'm doing this. There's no actual point, because I'm about to skip it all in a second. But let me just... Okay, so, nope. I didn't know it could actually do that. I'm just going to keep going until I get 7s though. No, I'm not, forget it, this is stupid. Anyway, you do that, eventually it'll work, and then on this one you would come over, and I think you can just like do these one at a time. And you just do that until you get 7s, right? It's easy. And I'm going to skip all of this. How am I going to skip all of this? I'm going to come up here. I'm going to do this rubbish. And I'm going to clip onto the top of this with a slightly better jump than that. So let me just explain it a bit better. I'm going to come over here. I'm going to side flip or spin jump, then wall kick and hover over to the middle of this. And he'll grab this. Now, problem, I can't move. If I go into the normal nozzle and hold... Y. Is that Y? Yeah, it's Y. I can never tell which one's X and which one's Y. Actually, I don't even have to do that. You can just hold L. And you can actually move past it. And then at this point... Oh, actually, you want to go a little bit further than this. A bit further than this. And you'll just fall inside. But I think... Have I screwed this? I think I might have screwed it. Yeah, okay, so here's the panel that you're trying to skip. And I guess this actually works. You can see what a nightmare this would be. Because, well, actually, maybe it's not totally obvious, but a lot of the time you'll accidentally spray panels that you've already got, which sort of sets them back to the question mark. So let me just do this again, the way I intended to do it the first time. So I'll just jump up here, other nozzle, hold, come out of first person mode, hold L, and then I can just... Okay, I guess my information on this is wrong, because I guess I'm not able to get it as easily as I thought I was. Let's try it once more. I mean, I do know what I'm doing, it's just... There's a point where you can sort of stop and then... Yeah, okay, that's what I was trying to do. I was trying to find that point. You just go far enough that you end up behind this thing. I don't want to walk through it in case it puts me back outside, but I'm just going to go in this. With all the time it took me to do that, I probably could have done it legit, like normally, quicker, but, you know, whatever. So this one's a lot, well, a bit more, oh, I'm stuck. It's a bit more difficult than the last secret that we did, but, you know, with Mario's really big jumps in this game, it shouldn't be the worst thing. I don't know why there's birds here. But yeah, if you use the spin jump, like I've mentioned before, you cover quite a lot of distance, and it's a good sort of security jump a lot of the time for that reason. Okay, I'm going to make this cycle. There's no way this is even close to the optimal cycle, but that's fine. Oh, okay, well I'm dead anyway, so I guess nothing really matters. I'm going to make a save state here just so we don't accidentally game over, because I only have 1 life left, and I'm pretty sure 0 counts, but there's always a chance that it doesn't. and that is not something I want to have to deal with, so we are just gonna abuse save states as much as we need them, that being an example of when we needed one. It's kind of lame that you have to wait for this, but yeah, you know, whatever. It's just part of the game, I guess. Okay, so now we'll wait and observe the scenery. Like, this changes in every single secret, by the way. Like, they're based off of like other games a lot of the time. I don't know what this one's based off of, if it's based off of another game at all. It just kind of looks like it's a sunset or something, which sort of works with the theme of this level. But let's just stop going so fast, Mario. You're gonna give me a heart attack here. But some of the other ones, like the one we were in before, I think had like a picture of like 8-bit Mario. There's definitely one that has like Yoshi's Island backgrounds. It's really interesting. I'll point it all out when I get there. Let's just grab this one up while I'm here. Okay, let's just go to a slightly higher part. I wonder how you're supposed to do this. You know what? Forget it. You've annoyed me now. I'm just going to leave you. So here's one of these annoying blocks. These move, and I mean, you can see where they're moving to, but sometimes it can be a little bit tricky to react to them quickly enough, and it's definitely stressful. Luckily, I've got the spin jump, so I can just do that, and can just grab the shine. Yeah, like in SM64, it's best to kind of ground pound under these when you collect them. It's just a little bit faster, but doesn't really make that much of a difference. So back to the plaza again. I will probably just make another save state right outside the level, and luckily I haven't had to edit any of this out so far, except for cutscenes, and I haven't had to edit out any attempts though, which is really cool. I really thought that after the first one I would have been failing it every time and just had to edit it, but yeah, I think when I get into like the sewers or whatever the underneath the plaza thing is, if that ever happens again, I'll probably just edit because I don't want to show the return trip again. I already showed it once. Oh, too far back out. Let's try again. Okay, so I'll be editing this back. Wait, no I won't. I've got a save state button. Forgot about this. I don't even know why I would need to edit this then. I guess if I fail it like a million times, then I'll edit that out, because no one wants to see that. Well, someone might want to see it, but I feel like most people don't. But that's not going to be an issue this time, because we're back inside. No problem. Best way to do this is to just do a spin jump and hover. You actually can like wall kick off the sides of the invisible pipe, but it's kind of tricky to get that started sometimes, because it's like, I don't know. I mean, it is like a round surface, and not every single part of it is wall kickable, so let's just do this again. Spray this guy for no reason. The casino's this way. Well, actually, I admit that unfortunately the casino's closed today. You see there are creepy sounds coming from the basement. Could we trick you? That's what I wanted to see. I mean, ask for your help. Oh, thank you. Didn't even give me an option to answer. That's pretty great. So, I mean, this is just like the guy on Nugget Bridge who everyone used to say would let you join Team Rocket, because if you did like A, B, C, X, Y, and Z in that exact order, then that guy would actually give you a text box which said, would you like to join Team Rocket? Completely random, but yeah. So there's the M I was talking about. I will just show off what happens when you spray these. I will not be collecting this blue coin, but yeah, that's what happens. So you want to hit this differently coloured panel. It's probably purple. It's purple or blue. Not totally sure, but anyway, it takes you down to the basement. And there is a really shitty boss here. Why is it shitty? Because the way to kill it isn't really intuitive. You don't actually need to pound these things, but it does make it a little bit easier because it stops. I think maybe you need to pound them at first to make them appear. No, you don't. So you spray this, and what you're hoping for is for the fruit to show up. Okay, that's good. So why is it not intuitive? Well, what you need to do is you have to hit him with a chili first of all, and then, no, that's not a chili. Hit him with, no, neither is that. You hit him with the chili first, and then when he's like on fire, you throw a regular fruit at him. Now, how the hell would anyone figure this out? Bit weird that they put that in there. I mean, maybe there's something around the casino that tells you. I guess that's possible, and I just might not know about it. This is also RNG based because, as you can see, he won't always give you the fruit, which is what you always want. But you know, it's only rule of 3 hits to kill him. It's not really that big of a deal, and we've got it now, so that's fine. So like before, I'm going to chuck a chili at him. And after that, I'll just throw anything. You can even kick the durians into him if you want. I don't know if this bit's really on a timer. Let's try and do that. Did it work? No, forget it. Let's just... No, okay. Am I gonna miss a cycle here because of these pricks that are annoying me? No, I'm not. Okay, that's good. So you can pick this up, but I think it does disappear, yeah, with the rest of it, so holding it is not gonna save it. Let's get rid of these bubbles. They're like the shabombs from Ocarina of Time. Oh yeah, you get little water bottles in this game, I forgot about that. When it's question marks, he sometimes gives you fruit, so let's find out. Nope, we're getting bloopers and these other things. I don't really need to kill them, but I guess it might make it a little bit easier on me if I do, so why not? Okay, come on, Boo, give me the next one. Okay, okay, do I need to kill them? I guess I do need to kill them. Well, I learned something today. It was not good info. I'm not happy about it, but... Can I do anything to you? Why are you... Okay, are they gone now? Yeah, okay, they're gone. So, hopefully we'll get fruit this time. If I can spray the damn thing. Come on. Taking damage first. Okay, cool, we are getting fruit. You can always tell, because it always lines up with whatever the middle one picks. So, Chelly first. Chili pea, and then some other lesser fruit, I guess. Come on. And that boss really sucks in speedruns because, as you saw, there is quite a bit of RNG involved. But, yeah, we're done with him now. I think that took me less time than, like, the previous shine, which is pretty tragic, but yeah, there we go. So I've already got 6, that's off to a great start. I will just save here for no real reason, I guess, because I feel like it. So back into Plaza. There's 3 more main shines, and then there's the 2 secret ones that I want to do. I don't want this video to go on too long. Let me just see how long it's been going so far. About 40 minutes, yeah. I mean, I think if I can get everyone under about an hour, that would be fine. I don't think the other parts of this video, of this series, sorry, are going to be as long as this one, I think, because I did some introductory stuff here. Damn, I'm getting really good at this glitch. Because I did some introductory stuff, this was always going to be the longest part, so, you know, it's just something we have to deal with. So here is the shine that I mentioned earlier that's different on the Japanese version. The whole gimmick of this level is to clean the beach, basically, and you're timed in doing so. Now, this doesn't seem like that big of a deal, because you can just do the big spray and get like loads of it at once. But there is actually such a thing as invisible goop. You can spray everything off here, and there might be a little bit that's still there, but you can't really see it. In the Japanese version of this game, you have to clean literally every speck. Or at least, maybe not literally every speck, but it's like almost all of it. In the US one, and in the PAL version, European one, it's actually very lenient. I could leave like a lot of these little things, and it would still count. If you know where to aim, it's not really a problem, even if you're playing on Japanese, but damn, I've actually ran out of water almost. Let's just restock. But yeah, I mean, it is kind of a bad thing that they did that, I guess. Never really tested if that was like easy to do or not. I do think you need to clean these guys. These guys actually do give you blue coins when you clean them, but I think they're maybe on like other shines as well. I could be wrong about that. No, I don't want you, don't want you. So I accidentally sprayed that sign, and there's a lot of that in this game where you just spray a sign and it gives you a blue coin for some reason. So I'll come back and get you much later in this series. So I mean, a speedrunner would have finished this much quicker than this. Like, I don't actually know what the time would be, but it would be much higher on the time remaining. So yeah, but I'm just gonna be a little bit thorough here and get as much as I can, even though I know I don't have to. Like I said before, on the English version, it's oh, I've run out of water again. It's actually pretty lenient, but you know, just for completion's sake, I do kind of want to do that. At least these guys don't give you the blue coin unless you talk to them. That's pretty good. Are you clean? Yeah, you are. Okay. So let's just. That's annoying me now. Like, I really want to get this. Okay. There we go. So these guys that are being like paid presumably to do this are just doing such a horrible job that they have to get me, who's already tasked with like cleaning the freaking entire plaza. So I guess this is part of the plaza, maybe. So yeah, okay, there you go. It's the timer stopped, but there's still like some goop over here and some over by where he is. In the Japanese version, I would have had to have cleaned all of that. So that was the whole point of what am I doing right now? Wasting time. That's what I'm doing. That was the whole point of that whole speech, was just to let you know that that's one difference between the versions. So here we go, here's the shine, and I'll just grab you with a ground pound because it saves like a fraction of a second, and that's always important. And the next shine is actually the 7th one of the stage. It is the only one required to actually advance the plot. The 7th shine of any level is always the Shadow Mario shine. What that means is you basically do what you see him doing here. You chase him throughout the level and you spray him down and he gives you a shine. And that's how you trigger the end game stuff for Mario Sunshine, is to do that in every stage. Get to the 7th shine and do the Shadow Mario one. And once you've done that in all of them, it opens up Corona Mountain, which is where you go to fight Bowser. So I will be doing... Okay, let's just go back to our save state. I will be doing the shine that comes after it, number 8, even though it's not really required for the plot, because, as I mentioned earlier, this is a 120 shines run, so we're going to have to do it eventually anyway. Might as well just do it now. Okay, let's get in there, Mario. It looked like he clipped a little bit there, but then... Okay, that's way too low. But then he just came back out. This should be good, if I can just line him up. Nope, I ground pounded way too late. If you don't ground pound at like the height of your jump, you just won't have enough height to make it in. So I mean, I guess it's good that I'm showing off like different ways that you can fail this, because it is quite a frustrating trick at first, and not having enough height, like even making the clip but then not having enough height to land on the thing, is probably the thing that will happen to you the most if you're just trying this for like the first time. It's really bloody annoying, honestly. I don't know if this is going to work either. Nope. I think I clipped way too low, actually, on that one. Yeah. And I'm going to say it again, even though I've mentioned it a few times. If you're trying this on, like, the normal Delfino Plaza map, like, just on, like, a completed file, or a file that's, like, beyond this Shadow Mario race, it will not work. You have to do it on this early version of the map. But it does work on every version of the game, so... You know, you won't be like locked out of any of the stuff that I'm doing just because you're on like the Japanese or the European version or anything like this. Okay, so because I've managed to get this like fairly quickly every time, I do kind of don't want to edit out anything, but I'll just give it a few more attempts, and if I don't get it in like 5 more attempts, I'm just gonna edit it out. Just, of course I get it when I say that. Well, let's go in here. So, just hovering back up to trigger the loading zone again. So Shadow Mario checks in. They always have a nice little level themed name for it. So, hotel checking in. Obviously that needed explaining. So, you see there's an M on that wall over there? Pretty sure it's only on this mission, even though the actual mission takes place inside the hotel. Very annoying that it's like that, but I mean, I digress. I'll cover that a lot more later on. At least this guy recognises that it's not actually Mario, unlike the idiot justice system on this island. So, okay, kind of annoying getting about here because of the stairs and stuff, but I am just going to chase him normally. Where did he go? Nope, that's not you. He's over here. Wait, is that him? Yeah, it is. I couldn't tell because it wasn't, like, damaging him for a second there. But, he's actually kind of annoying to catch on this one just because of all the little corners and the camera not being the best, but also he goes in these... Where am I? Don't want to grab that blue coin. I can't see where I am though. I can't do this if I can't see where I am. That's not you. Where did he go? Through here, I guess? Did I even... Oh, he's probably back out in the... Yeah, okay, he's down here again somehow. I didn't see him go down there, but he's down anyway. He's down for the count, so... Yarg with a G that looks like a 9 because it's so high up. You're so annoying with a Y that looks like a capital Y, kind of. So there's the shine. This shine is unique. I mean, the Shadow Mario shine is unique because you have to wait for it to come down, so you can actually just run around while waiting for that. None of the other ones in the game are like that, just those ones. But there we go, that's the 8th shine that we've gotten so far, and the 7th from this level. I'm just looking at the length of this video and it has gone on for... Okay, I think I should be okay. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to change my plan here. I'm not going to get the secret shines. I'm only going to get the 8 main shines of a course. I think I kind of underestimated how long it would take me to do this. So I think when I come back to revisit this stage later on, what I'll do then is get the 2 secret ones, get the 100 coin shine, and get all the blue coins. I think that would be the best way to do it. So that's like basically 2 videos per level. So that'll be a nicely sized series, I think. I guess it was always going to be 2 videos per level, but like the second one will have a bit more content in it now. So I'm just going to try and glitch inside again for the last time this segment. And ground pound. Okay, cool. Nice. I mean, you know, it does feel really good to get that glitch because I have struggled with it a lot in practice. But I'm glad that I'm getting it now. So red coins in the hotel. Red coins in Mario Sunshine don't work the way they did in SM64. And that they don't actually add anything to your coin counter. So if I was doing like a coinless playthrough of this game, I would be able to get the red coins basically, unless, you know, a weird stipulation was that I couldn't get red coins either. But so for a lot of these you're on a timer. This coin here always screws me over. I always forget to get it because like I'm sort of running before it appears. But we're actually going to see quite a bit of the level now that normally you would see on mission 3, the one that I skipped, the whole Yoshi thing. But I can never actually bloody remember where these red coins are, so we are just probably going to be like struggling a little bit with this, but I mean, you know, hopefully it doesn't take me too long. There's usually like one that I'll just kind of forget where it is, and I think the rest of them are through this room over here. Oh, there's one in there. So I was already wrong. Let's just jump in here. And there's a blue coin in the pool that I'm going to be avoiding. There's a blue coin in here, right? I didn't just make that up. Yeah, I did just make it up. Okay, we're making things up. So, but I mean, I've got to be on guard, right? Because I don't want to accidentally pick one up and then have to be like, oh, and earlier in part 1 I got this blue coin, because this is lame, man. Nobody wants to see that. So, I guess I'm going to go up into the attic. Because I don't know that all the doors can be opened. I think only some of them can. I'm basing this on absolutely nothing, of course. But now that I'm in the attic, I can find these broken panels. And yeah, so this says Dolphig, which is like what the isle is called in the Japanese version on all the text in the game. So there's number 6. Let's see. It could just be that all the doors are openable from, yeah, from the inside. So if I just kind of cheese the camera. I mean, you do have a long time to do this, so it's not, you know, it's not the worst thing. But I guess I do want to get in one of those other rooms. I'm missing 2 coins, and I'm pretty sure I know where they both are. So let me just head back into the attic and find another place where I can ground pound down. So we've been through there. Don't need to do that one again. But there is another one over here. So this boo, I think, is a blue coin in it. Oh, don't grab it. Yeah, he does have a blue coin. This one's kind of annoying because you can kill him in such a way that the blue coin falls out of bounds, I'm pretty sure. I think that's happened to me. Sounds like something that could be believable. So, okay, is this where I want to be? And that gives you a blue coin when you spray it. Okay, it's not. So this is the problem I always have with this shine, is I just can never find, like, the last bit of it. It's like I know what room it's in. Let me just check, actually. Can I just go in? Because maybe some of the doors open. I've kind of wasted about a minute here. Also, if I happen to run out of time, which is looking increasingly likely, I am definitely going to just edit this out and actually, hold on, and just cut back to when I actually get... Yeah, so there's the coin in there. Can I just go in this door? No, I can't. Okay, so I guess I am going to have to do some malarkey with this room. And I mean, like, if I was playing the game normally, I would probably have no problem with this, because I would know, just from having done Shiny 3 a little bit earlier on, like, which direction to go up here, for instance. But because I cheesed it, I actually don't have a clue. I'm going to save state here, and just check all of the openings on the floor and see which one actually works. Yeah, because, like, over here would be like a boo that you have to spray with Yoshi or whatever, and he only wants the pineapple. Yoshi does. So like you, like, come on, let's get in here. Yeah, god damn it, I knew that was going to lead there, so we're going to just save state and come back up and try a different hole, like this one over here. This is one, right? Yeah, okay, let's see where this leads. And it is, yeah, okay, I mean, I sort of thought that might happen. Like, I think the room I'm trying to get to is, like, maybe in there? I don't know, let's just load it again. If I can't find it soon, I'll just edit it out, because I'm sure by now there's been like a million people in the comments section just saying, oh, it's this, you're supposed to do it this way, and I mean, probably not, since I've said that, they probably won't actually say it, but they were probably dying to, and that's bad enough in my opinion. A little smart Alec thinking he knows more about this game than me, even though he actually definitely does if he knows how to do this mission. Okay, so I think I've just gone around in a huge circle. I will have one... Okay, let's just load the damn save state again. Let's... I don't know, like I don't know why I'm struggling to like remember where this is, but let's just go down here again. Because this one actually did lead... Wait a minute, can you spray these? Oh! Duh. Well, now I feel silly. So, last 2 coins, there's another blue coin. I think you actually want to go this way. Does the store open? It does. Okay, no, you definitely don't want to go that way. I don't actually remember how you get to this other room. Actually, wait, maybe I do. Maybe I do. Let's see. Is it through the bathroom? Let's make a save state again. Like, can you do this on both of the bathrooms or just the other one? Okay, you can do it on both. So, yeah, okay, this is where you want to go. So you get rid of that, lets you through here, and there's our last coin. And luckily, I'm pretty sure the timer does stop here, you don't have to beat the clock to get to the shine. Thank goodness for that. Well, that was probably the hardest shine for me, but before I go and grab it, here's another thing. Like that panel inside the casino, it's very annoying and sort of kind of RNG. I think it is RNG, but I don't really know if it's literally randomness. It's just easier to call it that though. So, where's the shine? There it is. And with that, this is the last one of this level, excluding the 100 coin shine, which is generally a pain to get in the Sunshine because coins are pretty scarce, and of course the 2 secret ones that I mentioned. There's also 30 blue coins in this stage that I haven't collected. So, but yeah, that is definitely going to be it for this video. This has gone on for basically an hour. It's going to be a little bit less once I edit some stuff out. So, you know, thank you for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this. Hopefully you think that this is going to be an interesting series, because I certainly do, and I'm looking forward to making the rest of it. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in the next part.